The question came up yesterday. Suhei asked me, he's like, what is stubbornness? The feeling of stubbornness, what is it? Is it a vice? What is it? And it took me a little bit, like, you know what? Let me run through this one a little bit and see what my conscience tells me. Because offhand, this one I didn't know off the top. This was last night. So this morning I've just been kind of sitting with it and wondering, and then it just hit me. And you know how it goes around here. Once it hits, I gotta drop a video. I gotta record it because it's fresh in my head. It makes sense. It's at the front. And my conscience always tells me, if you got an idea, don't wait. Pull over, turn on the camera right away, do what you gotta do, record it, because it's what's in the front burner right now. If I wait any longer, it's just gonna get filed. Next time I really need it, it's gonna come up and be crystal clear as it is right now, but not until I need it again. Who knows when that will be. If I try to remember, it just doesn't work. It doesn't hit the same, so I gotta record it, so here we go. Stubbornness stems from fear. It comes from fear. Fear is lack of trust, lack of gratitude, and not wanting to deal with discomfort. You fear feeling discomfort. You want to stay in comfort zone. Stubborn usually is seen as a negative thing, and I'll cover this too. It's seen as a negative thing when it's based off the ego, when it's based off the self, when it's based off fear. But I think a lot of these factory settings that some of us have, some things are habits, some things are habits, but they're also factory settings. It's just a feature that we have. That's just how I am. And we consistently do it, whether we were domesticated with this habit or it just comes as like I said, as a factory setting from the original design. And we got to know whether we want to use it in our want to use it in our favor or against us, just like stubbornness. So when it's not wanting to feel discomfort, is exactly that. You know, you have that feeling of like, oh, I'm gonna do it my way, because if I do it anybody else's other way, it's gonna be uncomfortable. I want to do it the way that I feel. I see the story play out. I'm gonna start with A, B, C, and D, and then I'm gonna finish, and it's gonna go perfect, and it's gonna go my way, and it's gonna cause the least amount of resistance, the least amount of discomfort, probably no discomfort, because I see myself doing it and I trust myself being able to do it this way. The way you say, it's already causing me discomfort because I don't get to do it my way. And not doing it my way is discomfort. And I don't like feeling discomfort. Well, of course you don't, because you're entitled. An entitled person feels that they're so entitled that they don't have to feel discomfort. So it's also a sense of entitlement. I don't want to feel discomfort. And doing it my way is the most comfortablest way. Get out of here. That's one. Another way is lack of faith. You don't have faith that another way could be better. The only thing you have faith in, or the only thing you trust, is yourself. So you don't think that this information could be coming from a higher power, somehow being delivered to you, that could give you some awareness, that could give you a different idea, even if it's not necessarily per se better than yours, but it could trigger a series of thoughts and feelings that could change the way you see things that are related to that task or whatever, or something unrelated, and it could cause a series of events that would help you elevate and learn something new. But you won't believe that'll happen because you don't trust anything else but your ego, but yourself, because you know everything. You know best. You are a know-it-all, and nothing else can, because you have no faith in anything else. That's the lack of faith. Again, these could be factory settings, the stubbornness, and also fear of it going wrong. And you know that if you do it your way, it's not going to go wrong. So there's this fear of feeling the discomfort of it going wrong. So I'm just going to do it my way. And if it is wrong, it's like, so what? That's the way I wanted to do it. So it's almost a sense of certainty. That's why I can see it can be seen both ways. But I'm certain, even if I'm certain in my wrongness, I'm just certain that I want to do it. It's like, yeah, but if it's ego driven, if it's driven by the self with lack of faith, fear, like those are all low vibing energies. Do you really want to base your actions on low vibing energies? You get back what you put out. You put out a bunch of low vibe energy. Guess what you're going to get back? Low vibe results. Now, like I was saying, you could use these factory settings in your favor or against you. That one would be against you. Putting out a bunch of low level, low frequency, low vibe, low intention actions is exactly what you're going to get back. If you're operating from fear, your results are going to be based on fear. You're going to get more fear, things that'll cause more fear, and it'll be that cycle. You'll never elevate. You'll always feel entitled. You'll always have lack of faith. That's not being on purpose. That's not going to help you elevate. You grow from discomfort, and you're avoiding discomfort. Therefore, you're never going to grow. Like, do you want that? Is that part of your purpose? No, I'll be the one to tell you it isn't. We're here to grow. We're here to get weathered. We're here to teach. Evolve other people by your lessons. Time collapse their lessons so they don't have to take as long to learn these things. You were the sacrifice. You're the one that took it in the chin to learn. With the right vibration, with the right intention, you can teach someone, hey, you don't have to go through this, or use it in your favor. Now with that said, we're going to turn around and use that same factory setting of stubbornness in your favor. I know just the word has a bad connection, its tendency, like stubbornness is bad. Well, you know what? Because when it's ego driven, when it comes from the self, yeah, it is. Because again, who wants to be related to fear and entitlement, lack of faith? No one wants to be associated with that. But you grab that same factory setting, we'll continue to call it stubbornness just so we know what we're talking about. But let's say you were connected and say, I am conscience driven. I'm so stubborn that I will only listen to my conscience. It's like, whoa, that's discipline. That's already changing stubbornness into discipline. I'm so disciplined that I'm conscience driven. I learned to listen to my conscience. I'm so stubborn that I keep myself at a high vibration all day long, string moment by moment, day by day, week by week, month by month. You change the word or the feeling or the energy or the habit of stubbornness to discipline. I'm so disciplined that I won't listen to anything else but my conscience. Anytime I feel regret, I'll stop doing that. I won't do it. I'll avoid regret, increase my discipline, increase my confidence, increase my faith, increase my love, increase my gratitude, all by changing stubbornness into discipline. Now I'm doing things out of love, out of gratitude, out of faith, out of trust. No more fear, all trust. All trust of what? That I'm listening to my conscience, that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm not having any regret with anything I do. I'm avoiding regret, elevating my discipline, which automatically, what? Bonus! I'm gonna increase my confidence. Who doesn't want to operate from a higher confidence? Who doesn't want to operate from higher discipline? Now I'm going to grab that disciplined self. No more stubborn. Now it's discipline. That's gifted a ton of confidence because I've been disciplined, because I've been listening to my conscience and not the self, not the ego. And I'm going to take it to all other parts of my life. So now you're using this factory setting of stubbornness, adjusting it a bit, seeing it, rewording it, rephrasing it, relabeling it, and seeing it, how could this work for me as opposed to against me? Well, I'm going to see it as discipline now. And I'm not going to operate from fear. I'm not going to operate from the ego. I'm not going to operate from lack of faith. I'm going to operate from abundance, gratitude, love, faith, and stay so disciplined to listen to my conscience, to listen to my conscience, avoid regret, build discipline, gain confidence. That's how you adjust these factory settings that we come with, reword them, reassign them, live a conscience-driven life, live on purpose, continue to elevate, continue to just always becoming the version of you that you would respect and admire, and see who that next version is, and you see who that next version is, because there's no end to it. I'd respect and admire this person. Then when you get there, it's like, oh, well, I'd respect and admire this version of me. I'd respect and admire this version of me. It's a continuous growth. As we continue to evolve, we continue to inspire. Others are watching. Whether we like it or not, others are watching. You can inspire them by continuing to elevate, continuing to become better, teaching, expressing yourself, saying, hey, you know what? I used to be stubborn, but I turned it into discipline. It's the same energy, just switched in a positive way as opposed to a low negative way. Use it to your advantage. I used to have delusional perseverance, as I would call it. I would try and try and try, even if I didn't make progress. I was going in circles, wasting time, learning a whole lot. So maybe there you go. I don't waste time. I don't lose. Now I see it as, after evolving and really reprogramming my mindset, it wasn't a loss. I learned a ton. Biggest thing I learned: make sure you measure progress. Don't operate from the ego. Delusional perseverance, ego-based self, I know best, I'm doing this. I'd also have a bunch of faith. It will work, it will work, it will work, it will work. All right, cool. Show me the receipts. Show me the progress, the measurable progress. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, I think I am. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, this takes time. Like, it's been years, decades, bro. You gotta show me something. I'm tired. Like, yeah. Going in circles will get you tired. So what I learned? That I gotta make progress. Okay, now it's not delusional, but I have hella perseverance. Now I have perseverance with progress, measurable progress, perseverance with measurable progress. Now it's like, wow, I've been doing it for 2 weeks. Look what I've accomplished in 2 weeks. Damn. I could only imagine what you could do in 2 years, right? Because there's a result. It's a results driven. Look what I did in 2 days, in 2 weeks. That's crazy. In 2 months, let me check in with you in 2 months. Damn, fool, that's doing a lot, right? Imagine what it'll do in 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, 14 months, 16 months. I'm not gonna stop. Obviously you're not. Why? Because you have these receipts of discipline and perseverance. No matter how difficult it gets, you just don't stop. And you make progress, and you have receipts, and you have, measurable results, measurable progress. That's crazy. That's when I'm using this perseverance in my favor. When I wasn't getting any measurable progress, that's when it was delusional. It was like, dude, you're crazy. You don't got no proof of moving forward. You're just tired. It's a waste of time. You're just wasting your energy, and you're just getting tired and making no progress. That's why it was delusional perseverance. Now it's progress. Perseverance with progress. That's the adjustment. That's the switch. That's the tweak. That's the mindset change. That's the elevating your vibration, elevating your frequency, elevating your attitude. So you can be like, wait a minute. Once you elevate your attitude, change the way you look at things, and the things that you look at change. I could look at me and say, what the fuck? Why am I haven't been making any progress? Haven't you been measuring? No, too busy going in circles. Well, okay, as of right now, we stop going in circles and we start measuring. Well, why have you been going in circles? Well, because you have a low vibration, you have a low mindset. You've been focusing on the outside as opposed to the inside first. Focus on the inside for a while, then go work on the outside. Couple days of working on the inside, damn, there was my mess up. Oh, let's do this. Off to making measurable progress. Same with this. You go to stubbornness, you switch it like, wait a minute. I'm not stubborn, that's stupid. I'm disciplined. And instead of listening to the ego, I'm going to listen to my conscience. By the end of the day, you'll be like, whoa, this is my superpower. It ain't negative. It's a negative thing when I operate from the negative energies. But it's a superpower when I'm operating from the positive energies. Change any of your factory settings that you have misaligned and align them. Connect them. Connect them with your conscience. Connect them with the self that's trying to become better. Connect them to your purpose. What's your purpose? I'll remind you again. To become the version of you that you would respect and admire in all ways. Then you could help others do the same by being the example, by showing them exactly step by step how you did it. That's what makes you unique, because you're in your own journey. Change these features that you have, tweak them, use them in your advantage, use them to your advantage, because that's what they're there for. There's these factory settings that are put there so you can use them. Sometimes we've just been listening to the physical world, listening to these people that don't know what they're doing all of our lives, and we start abusing these superpowers, and then they take over, and we start becoming a version of us that we wouldn't respect and admire. But the moment, good news, the moment you adjust them, the moment you change them, the moment you start using them in your favor, it doesn't take very long. By the end of the day, you'll trip out and be like, whoa, this is what it's like. This is what it was meant for. This is what it is to live on purpose.